Hello? Is this thing on? Not sure. Not sure how to do YouTube streaming. It says I am live. Oh wow. Shocking. Yeah, I have no clue how many people are gonna be here, but I just figured why not? Why not start incorporating YouTube streams? So anybody here, what's up? Figured I'm just gonna like answer questions if there are any questions. Shocking live stream, I know. Wait, let me add a display capture. Okay, now there's that. Wait, let me put that a bit lower. Okay, do you guys want like the desk cam with the mice? YouTube rise up on G. Well, you're streaming on YouTube, so expect 50,000 bots? Wait, what do you mean? Holy shit, that's a lot of comments though. Lamzu or X2? It really depends, man. I made a video comparing the two, so I'd recommend watching that. Starlight too small, best mouse. LeBron or Jordan? That's a great question, man. I gotta go with LeBron personally. Just like the overall legacy, but Jordan, I mean, if I was alive in the Jordan era, maybe it would be him. Wait, hold on. I should turn on my fucking ring light. Should I? Wait, I don't know if I should. Let me know. Does this look a bit better? Like the desk? Yeah, probably. Shocking? The most shocking. Play Crunker? Absolutely not, man. Crunker is dead as hell, bruh. Do you own a custom keyboard? Yeah, I do. It's QK65. It's pretty nice. One second. Fuck, here it is. Gotta turn on my face cam. So this was literally gifted to me at BoardsEcon. I don't know how many of you guys remember BoardsEcon, the event I had. It was, this guy drove to New York City from Maryland to give me this keyboard. Absolutely legendary. It's a QK65 NK Creams. I never like made a full review of it, but it's like, it was really sick. So yeah, that's my big keyboard. Everything else, like, I don't know. I got the Wooting. That's what I'm maining. Are you gonna get the new Odin mousepad? I actually already have it, and I'm in the process of reviewing it. Fuck, that could have been a bit cleaner. So yeah, the review for that's gonna be dropping in a week or two, let's say. Show Wooting. This is Wooting 60HE in the Blade 60 case. Fortnite stream? Nah, man. I haven't played Fortnite in a few weeks. They're gonna have to change something. If they don't like come out with some big announcement after Invitational, I don't know. Fortnite might be dead, bro. Okay, my keyboard disconnected. That's no good. Do you play Souls games? Nah. The only story game I've played in the past like 5 years was the Spider-Man PS5 game when it got ported to PC. But besides that, like, it's nah. Death Adder V3 best ergo comp mouse? In my opinion, it is. Also, I'm so sorry. There are way more chat messages than I thought. So I'm just going to be missing a lot of them. Who you got? Tens or LeBron in a fight? LeBron. Yeah, the meta is so bad. What keycaps are you using on the Wooting? They're actually still the stock Wooting keycaps. I was thinking about putting the SpongeBob keyboard keycaps on it, but I just never got around to doing that. Comp is dead for Fortnite. Casual's thriving? Yeah, and that's just like... That's not the move for me personally. Has your Model O Pro double clicked yet? Nah, but the clicks kind of did go to shit quality. Like, they just got a lot, like, looser, kind of creaky. What do you guys think? Should I make a Model O Pro review? Like, you can't buy it. I already talked about it in the one video. Like, I just don't know. Don't know if it's worth it, really. But if people want to see a full review, I don't mind making one. What are you planning to do with the Bad Seed Tactiles? I'm going to put in the Odin Aurora 65. That's what I'm planning on doing. What's the LeBron of gaming mice and what's the Jordan? I feel like the LeBron's the Death Adder V3 and the Jordan's the Superlight. Mouse recommendation, $50 CSGO. That's a good question. $50. I don't know. Maybe a Viper Mini if you got small hands. Justin, it's just the shape of the Death Adder V3 in specific. Have you tried BTL glass skates? No, I have not tried those yet. Viper Mini V2? What about it? I mean, I wish they would make one. You need a top tier wireless mouse video? Well, this weekend I'm going to be dropping a top 5 wireless, or no, top 5 gaming mice, and they're all going to be wireless. So that is basically going to be that. Tomorrow I'm going to be making a video on the Vancer Caster and the Vancer Pollux. So that's the last video I'm making before the tier or the top 5 list. Thoughts on the Corsair Qatar Elite? I don't know if I've tried it. Fuck, there's a lot of messages. Yo, 2use with the two quid. Razer software alone makes Logitech better, dude. Honestly, Razer mice, they have onboard memory. You don't even need the software anymore. It is annoying that if you don't want to install it, like every time you plug in the mouse, it will like try to install it, but it's really like it doesn't take away from the experience too much in my opinion. And like it's flawless integration with the hyperpolling dongle, so I don't mind it too much, but it used to be pretty bad. You don't use Final Mouse at all anymore? Nah, I still do. I have the 10th edition on my desk. It's just not, it's not like my main mouse, really. Definitely not. Dad learns a skill is in the chat. Nah, a round of applause for that. That is absolutely unreal. Best mice at different price points video. I've just like, I don't know. I could definitely make one of those videos. I probably should. Like, I have all of these mice, and I'm not, like, constantly making different content with them. So maybe something like that. Yo, Aqua, how is it going, man? The AimLab legend. What's your main mouse? It's definitely been the Death Adder V3 recently. It's just, it's goated. I don't know what else I can say about it. That's just how I'm going to describe it. Holy shit. There's just so many. Trying mice in AimLab vid. Dude, I would love AimLab to like sponsor a few videos. I would make such good AimLab content. I bought an Alienware 240 Hz for an 80. Yeah, that was a great deal. Please keep commenting that, Luca. That was a great monitor purchase. You're using 4K polling rate for a Death Adder V3? I am. What's up, Vaughn? How is everybody doing? Number one wireless mouse? I would say a Death Adder V3. I've made videos on most of the questions that are being asked. I will install Heian carpet in your house while you sleep. I would appreciate that, dude. Imagine a Heian carpet. That would be hella premium. Pretty expensive as well. Atlantis Mini or X2 Mini? Well, the X2 Mini's out right now, and I'm liking it a lot. They sent me the new red one, and it's just clean. The quality feels solid. So if you want it and you think you'll like it, I would go for it. I don't know when the Atlantis Mini's releasing, how good the availability is going to be, and the X2 Mini, it's kind of already here. So I would just go with that. Yo, love your videos and love the honesty. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jaws. Borty, is this Twitch? It's not Twitch, man. I decided, why not switch it up? Why not give YouTube a little try, you know? And I'm liking it. Seems like there's a lot of new people who probably haven't watched me stream in a while. What do you think of the Truthier IEM? So bad, man. I just did not have a good experience with IEMs. I knew within 5 minutes that I just like hated the comfort. I streamed, I said that, everybody was like, just give it a try, you have to give it a few days, and I just put them back in, and I was like, nah, man, I can't do this. So no IEMs for me. I don't even think I'm gonna make a video on it. YouTube streaming, Pogger. Yeah, I don't mind it, honestly. No problem with YouTube streaming. I too like gaming mice, don't we all? Holy shit. Favorite pad for TAC FPS and fast-paced shooters? I don't really play anything that would be considered like a slow-paced TAC FPS, but I would say like a Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro would be recommendation for slower-paced games, and the Heian, best all-around pad for fast-paced games. Are you good in CSGO? Nah, I'm not an elite CSGO gamer. I'm no former pro like half of the reviewers on this platform, so that's where I'm just not elite. Caught the Eddie Matthews baseball card in the pic you posted the other day. Huge baseball fan here, aside from my mouse addiction. Yo, that's dope. Wait, hold on. Let me get that card real quick. I have like 2 cards that I like really fuck with. The Eddie Matthews one. I do fuck with the Major American Sports as well. This one's actually autographed. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. My fucking shaky Adderall hands. That is so bad. You can see it's a pretty sick card. And then this Joe Namath one. This is just baller as hell. As a Jets fan, it's like just legendary. Boardsy, when I came in, you were saying something about IEMs. What was it again? That I just don't like them at all. And I think that they're like some type of social experiment. Do you collect Topps NFTs? No, but I did do So Rare baseball NFTs. Yeah. I didn't realize you were cracked at Boardsy. Or, I didn't realize you were cracked at Fortnite, Boardsy. Yeah, so many people think I'm bad at games. It's like, there's just this narrative that I'm like a casual gamer and every other reviewer is like playing at a pro level. And I don't care about it. But it's just really not true. What's your Voltaic rank? Back when that shit was Sparky Aim, I was a master with like grandmaster besides tracking, and I just have not played the benchmarks within like a year, so I don't know anymore. But yeah, that was like when I grinded Kovacs when I was in my mouse reviewing Duffy. 4K polling rate dongle or no? I would say yeah. It's really worth it if you can get your hands on it. If you've already spent 150 on a mouse, like why not spend a bit more, you know? Opinion on SkyPad 3.0? I'm actually really liking it. I got the AimLab sent me the SkyPad AimLab edition. I just put a lot of time on it because I was just bored with a lot of like standard mouse pads, so I figured I would give glass pads a try, and it's been really nice. I've still been using it a lot. Are you gonna make a headset tier list? Nah, absolutely not, man. I've been using these Focal Clears for a while, and they're literally like the headband broke. I have duct tape on it, but I'm just still using them because I don't want to switch to anything else. Have you tried RA benchmarks? I did. I actually have something in the works with RA, so yeah, let me actually remind Sin about that because there's gonna be a playlist coming out. I don't care about leaking that really. Hit the Luddy. Stop commenting that, man. Mouse board releasing when? You know something crazy? Like, there is going to be a Boardsy mouse releasing this year. It's not gonna be like a MZ1 type thing, but it's gonna be pretty baller. That's all I'm gonna say. Favorite mouse of all time? When it came out, the Superlight had a hold on me like nothing ever. Perm goes crazy. It's not a perm, man. This is just like I was outside and it was windy and I just didn't do anything about it. It's just the baller hairstyle. This year, as in 2022, it should be like around Christmas. It's gonna be the Beezy one. Yes, exactly. When are you gonna get your mouse baptized? I don't know. I don't know about the religious mouse vlogs. I could try to make another one. YouTubers don't go outside. True. Boardsy, go bald. I don't think that'll be happening. Shape or build quality? Question mark. Like, what matters more? I don't know. I feel like a good shape with bad build quality is kind of pointless. Congrats on your success so far. Best mouse under 55 grams? I would say, Pulsar X2 Mini is one of the cheapest ones under 55 grams. But also, like, the Viper VG Pro is 57, so I wouldn't not go with that. Yo, Josh, with the 2 Canadian bucks. Shout out to Justin Trudeau. Curry, mild, medium, or spicy? Like, are you talking about Steph Curry or the food curry? The food curry, I can't say, like, I'm a big fan of Indian cuisine. Not because of any racial prejudice or because I can't handle spiciness, but it's just like, I don't know, I just don't love Indian food. But I would say spicy, definitely not mild, and not medium either. But Steph Curry, great NBA player, definitely top 10 all time. How are your Super Glides holding up? I've had the Super Glides on the XM1 wired since I got them, and it's insane. Like, they haven't worn down whatsoever. But I did notice some other pairs wore down, so I have no idea what the difference could be. But I have one pair that just doesn't wear. They're like polished with diamonds or some shit. I've been told you're making a mouse. Is that true? Yeah, I just talked about it. Well, it's not like... I'm not going to say I'm like designing a mouse from the ground up. Boardsy is Curry phobic? Nah, big Steph Curry fan. Studio tour when? A lot actually has changed. So maybe I will make another one, you know? That could be something coming soon. Because I did install this corner shelving unit. Wait, hold on. Let me just pull it up on Twitter. Jesus, man. Wait, where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, you see? This is the big change that I made to my studio. Finally got myself some room. So I could go over that in a video. You got the Lethal LA1 yet? Yeah, I do. It's right here. I'm not going to make a review on it because it's not like a 100% final unit. And I do want to wait for that. And I did hear that this mouse is releasing a bit sooner than people think, which is good as well. Do you need my advice and guidance for your mouse project? I'm always open to advice, Dad learns a skill. You know that about me. Oh, by the way, did I miss a donation? Oh my god, Josh with another 2 buckaroos saying, do Sapphire skates wear down? In my experience, no, but they also don't have a great glide to begin with. Oh my God, Forge with the $2. Holy shit! I'm so sorry for missing these donations. That's actually insane to me. Tired of waiting for the Viper Mini Wireless. I am too, and the fact that Razer doesn't have any good news about the Viper Mini Wireless is truly sad. What water are you drinking? Poland Spring, man. It is 100% natural spring water. It is God's gift to New York and wherever else has Poland Spring. Truly amazing water. Have you played Overwatch 2? I did for a while, but since MW2 released, I've been playing that. Not because I love the game, but it's like actually a game that my friends are enjoying. So I've been just fucking with MW2. Overwatch 2, it's just like a bit too team-based for me to really enjoy. Have you tried the Spire Kamek mousepad? Nah, I have not, man. Will you buy or test the BenQ 360ers? Yeah. Is it in stock? I just have to wait for that. I asked for him to send me one. They were like, sorry, we don't send units. I'm like, you don't have to lie, but it's whatever to me. Yo, Aimer Dandy with the $5. So I will be buying that monitor. I got the Fnatic Dash, but it feels like it's gotten a lot slower. Do SkyPads slow down? No. SkyPads literally will not wear down. That is like tried and true. People have been using SkyPads for multiple years now. So if you are looking for a much faster, smoother, and consistent pad, definitely go with the SkyPad 3.0. Have you gotten a copy of the XtraFi M8? No, I pre-ordered it. I'm blacklisted from review units from XtraFi, so can't really do much about that. But aside from wait for my unit, how light do you think gaming mice will get in the end? I actually have a 15-gram like mouse coming. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know how long that's going to take, but in a few weeks, there will be a video on the lightest mouse I have ever tried. Do you still clean your mouse with disinfectant spray? I honestly haven't even been doing that. Like, my pads just, like, I don't even know. I just don't do shit to them. It's because I switch out pads so much that they don't really get dirty. Intel Edits is in here? I didn't even see that, dude. Gandix Tech. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 2 buckaroos. Man, Boardsy, how do you keep up with these questions? I don't. Like, it's literally, I'm missing more than half of the questions, but I greatly appreciate all of the support on this first stream. I could definitely do multiple of these a week. Just answering questions and shit. Let me scroll down a bit. Do you still play Krunker at all? Literally not at all. Like, Krunker is so dead. It's sad. Poland Spring is unavailable in Poland. See, that's a sham. I know it's taken from like springs in like Maine and New England, but it shouldn't be that way. What mousepad are you using right now? The Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro. It's just the red 500 by 500 size. It's just so perfect. How is my Death Adder upside down? How long has it been like that? That is very interesting to me. Thoughts on the XM1R? It's great, man, but it's just a bit outdated and wired at this point, and the XM2W is just a complete joke. Dang, RJN really hating on you, huh? Wait, what do you mean by that? RJN acknowledged me? It's like the best day of my life. Boardsy, are you black? No, I'm not. You can stop asking that. You trying to help me get a Zowie XL 2566K? No. Do you still have a hedgehog? No. She died a few years ago. Well, almost 2 years ago, I think. But I'm getting a puppy on Friday, which is just kind of random. But yeah, new puppy. That's exciting. Best control skates for like Valorant on a GPX? I would go for either BTL skates or Tiger Ice, just solid PTFE skates. Are your best option. Please stream more. I can definitely do it. One thing that's big is YouTube has like separated the live stream category so it doesn't like go on the same feed as my normal videos, so I really don't mind it. Boardsy ignored my dono. Dude, where is it? I'm scrolling back up. Another 2 quid from Josh saying, wow, YouTube gets you more money. You should stream here more. I mean, trust me, that is not the reason I am streaming, but it does seem to be true. So I definitely don't mind. Definitely don't mind streaming here. Using code Boardsy on checkout give you infinite Riz? Yeah, there's a lot of people who have reported just like lots of sexual encounters after using code Boardsy. So if you're into that, I would recommend doing it. What headphones are you using right now? Focal Clears. You can see there's a bit of duct tape in the headband, but it's all good. Boardsy ignored my past 2 donos. I didn't ignore them. I got to them, man. But it's like I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm like scrolling down and new messages are coming in. It's pretty insane. Puppy review. Definitely will make a YouTube short puppy review. Actually, no, maybe I'll just do a setup tour like when I have the puppy in my room. Are you still in college? No, I'm taking a gap semester. It's truly blessed. You missed my last 2 questions? Did I miss 2 more? Is that what you're saying? I don't think that's true. Dang, time to buy 10 sets of cheap mouse feet and use code BOARDSY? Yeah, buy the absolute cheapest item. Get some, like, mouse switches. You planning on buying a 4090? Nah, honestly. Best keyboard under $75? I don't even know a keyboard under $75, man. Just save up for a Razer Huntsman Mini, I'd say. Use code BOARDSY for my Mercury and Tiger Ice. Dude, I have 6 girlfriends at the moment. That's, like, average, honestly. Most people have more. Yo, Larry Frozen Andy with the $5, wasting money here. We can give a round of applause to that. I appreciate those $5. Trust me, they will go something great. Something great. Hey, I want a Starlight, but I can't get it in my country. What shall I do? Probably just don't go for a star. Like, how bad do you want the Starlight? Do you want it so bad you can you're gonna like circumvent that and get it imported? If so, then get a Starlight. If not, get a different mouse. Will Puppy be good for claw grip? I'll be testing it with all grip styles. Dog fur not optimized for gaming? Yeah, definitely got to use it as a mouse pad. Got to get it cool with that at an early age. You gonna review the Sora when it drops? Yeah, of course. I just don't know when that's gonna be. But I do presume they will give me a review unit. You know any way to avoid discoloration on white mice? Well, if the mouse has like a UV coating to resist it, that's one way, like the Viper and the Death Adder. But if it doesn't and it's just going to yellow, you can't really do anything to stop that. Boardsy, live on YouTube. Shocking. Yeah, I'm honestly shocked by the viewer count, shocked by the amount of interaction. Also, apparently, whenever I watch people do streams on YouTube, they're always like the stream, so feel free to do that. I don't know if that like helps out, but yeah, press that fucking like button. Also, I don't know if anybody isn't subbed, but obviously subscribe as well. Are you still using the 390Hz monitor? Yes, but I saw that Optimum Tech video on that 1440p 360Hz, and that seems really cracked for like $1,000, which seems like a lot of money, but I don't know, man. I've had this shit for well over a year. Kind of want a new monitor. Do you think Death Hour V3 Mini is coming anytime soon? I would hope, but I have nothing... No, like, firm reason to believe that. M2K impressions? I already made a video on the MK. How many water bottles do you drink a day? Usually, like, 15 to 20, I would say. It's kind of unreal. Why is your stream so quiet? What do you mean, why is my stream so quiet? My mic is, like, max volume. And nobody else has complained about that. Thoughts on the HSK Pro Ace? I don't have any thoughts until they send me it, really, which I think is going to happen sometime soon. Shocking test stream? Very shocking. By the way, speaking of test stream, I forgot about that. Is everything good with the stream, with the quality, all of that shit? Because it really seemed pretty easy to get set up. Best pad for glass gates? For me, I always like the Lethal Gaming Gear Venus the most. Bro, I'm watching you during class right now. That's so based. What class are you in, man? And what grade? Because I remember I used to watch streams in class. That was a highlight of my high school life. Can you buy me God of War? No. I don't even know if I'm going to buy myself that. Bought the LGG glass with your code. I appreciate that, man. Always appreciate those code Boardsy usages. First time in a Boardsy stream. God bless. That's it's just legendary. Zero soft, too fast. Should I get a para control? If the Zero Soft is too fast, I mean, the Paracontrol is a different type of pad. It's a bit, I would say a GameSense Radar would be a really good pad, MKT. I appreciate those 2 doubloons. Your stream is quiet. Is it quiet? I mean, I can move the mic a bit closer to my face. Are you a plant? Yes, I am an industry plant. Does Boardsy have Riz? It's complicated. You have a main mouse? I mean, I test too many, you can see how many mice are on my desk. I obviously don't have one firm main, but I would say, if I had to pick one mouse to use for the rest of my life, it would definitely be the Death Adder V3. Are you sponsored by Poland Spring? In my fucking dreams I am, man. In my dreams. Does the mic sound a bit louder? Guys, please, You can like ask questions multiple times, but don't like just spam them like copy paste, copy paste. That is kind of annoying. With the what is a CHF? But I appreciate 5 of it. Do wireless mice in 2022 even have noticeable delay? No, absolutely not. Those like top tier mice don't. Anything with like below a 33-35 sensor, it gets a bit iffy, but all of like the modern mice with top opticals, it's like less than a millisecond, and 4K hertz wireless, it's insane. So I would say, yeah, just go based on shape. And yeah, tell me what that CHF currency is, because very interesting. Leo Wang with the $2. Something smaller than a G Pro and bigger than the Starlight. Pulsar X2 Mini, I would say. Are you happy with voting results? That's a good question. I'm pretty apathetic to it. Is your hand getting chunkier? I don't think so. I think it's just the angle. My hand's like halfway off my desk, like pressed down. Are you going to be at FinalCon this year? Yeah. Supposedly I'm getting the whole VIP treatment, but it's hard to tell. Thoughts on Superlight getting updated with USB-C anytime soon? Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. Do you want to create your own mouse with Rocket Jump Ninja? Absolutely. Raiden V2 review when? I don't know if I'm going to make a video on it. I just need to make like an updated artisan video. Did Eric Adams... Fuck, I lost that message about Eric Adams. Did Eric Adams say what gaming mouse is his favorite? He said he loves them all. Just like all the cops in New York City. MM712 versus X2 Mini. It really depends on price and stuff. Gaming stream? I don't know if I'm going to do like a gaming stream on YouTube. MKT with the another $2. M42 wireless. Still viable in 2022. I would say just like... wait for them to do a pro version. It's just not worth over $100, you know? Like the M8 wireless is better specs and it's like the same price. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend the M42 wireless, but it's not terrible. What mouse is that? This one is called the Vancer Caster. This one is the Vancer Pollux. What tier was the glorious mousepad? Dude, I don't know. Watch the video. Probably dog shit though. Camera should be on the other side. Can't see the side buttons. Or I could just turn the mouse around and then voila. I'm a boomer that hates side buttons. What mouse do you recommend? What do you mean you hate side buttons? Just like, I mean, you could always get like a G Pro wireless and just cover them up. Mayor likes rats, not mice? No, did you see that anti-rat press conference? That shit was unreal. They hate rats. Will you ever retire from YouTube? I really don't plan to anytime soon. Gaming mice are a wonderful, beautiful industry, so I plan to stay in it for a while. Is that the LG Saturn Pro? Yes. What mouse is the red mouse? This is the all-red Pulsar X2. Red. That's all you need to know about it. You might be like, is anything not red? The skates. Some of the PCB. But from an aerial view, it's all red. First impressions of the Xtri M8? I don't have it, man. How many dongles are plugged into your PC right now? 1. I'm very schizo. Actually, no, 2. I have both the Vancer mice plugged in, but I'm very concerned about interference, so I never have like all of my wireless mice plugged in at once. I don't even know if it's a real issue, but I mean, I don't take any risks out here. Love your videos. Appreciate that. Scan. Where can you get Vancer Caster? I don't know. That's why I haven't recorded my review yet. I messaged them earlier. I was like, how much is the mouse going to cost? Where's it going to be available? Because I don't want to record a review being like, I don't know where you buy it. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. But I will have the answer in my video tomorrow, ideally. What mouse do you recommend for very big hands? Definitely the Death Adder V3 Pro. Got it. This is just like... I really do recommend the Death Adder V3 Pro strongly. It's the new Superlight. You think we've reached peak mouse technology? Absolutely not. I mean, we're getting pretty close, I would imagine. But if you think in 10 years, mice are going to be like on the same tech level they are right now, I just don't think that's true. You have the Infinity mice pad? I do. It wasn't... I've given it a bit of testing. I just don't know. Like, mouse pads are so boring to me. It's just like... They don't have much to offer. That's kind of the way I see it. 300 viewers, let's go. Pretty based. Pretty based. No, I got a bot comment. Gotta get rid of those. Yo! Rinsler R6 with the 10, what is that, Sweden money? Thank you for the Sweden money. No comment, just Sweden money. I hope that's Sweden money. Forget what it's called. How many hours of sleep per day? It's usually like 7 to 8. I'm like good with my sleep schedule. I've got that shit in tune. Never like minimal sleep. Never that. Forgot I was a mod on this channel? That's legendary. Yo, Tarnished with the two doubloons. Do you play any VR? No, absolutely not. I never have. I don't have any strong opinions about it, but yeah, just never given it a try. Is it worth it? That's the real question. I made a video comparing them, Brezk. It really just comes down to shape preference, but I just prefer the way the mouse like feels in hand overall. Do you dream about mice? All the time, like all 9 hours. It's just thinking about new videos. Sometimes I have nightmares about gaming mice, of course. Holy shit, just so many questions. Mouse Excel on or off? I got out of my raw Excel, like mouse Excel phase. Jesus. Extrafy M8 wireless short coming soon. I don't know when that mouse is shipping out. Whenever I get it, definitely. Zowie Rogue and Razer V3 Pro. Good combo? Yeah, it's a great combo. Have you heard about mouse drift? Do you think sensors will evolve to counter it? What do you mean by that? Like, is that the same thing as like controller stick drift, but like with a mouse sensor? I'm kind of confused. Is G-Wolf's 4K any good? It's definitely good, but I just don't feel like it's quite the same like overall experience that the Razer 4K is. And it's a very similar price, but it's like a good small mouse for claw grip. Sup, Boardsy, I'm VIP on your Twitch. Do you still remember me? Is your Twitch the same name as your YouTube? Oh no, your name is literally, yes, I do remember you, of course. I used code Boardsy. God bless you, Iman Jubel. Whatever happened to the XM2W? It's a shame what happened to it. It's just like perma delayed. It's actually unreal. They said that they were gonna get production done like late 2022. Oh wait, hold on. Let me pull up their Twitter. Hold on, let's investigate this right now. Let's find out what happened to the XM2W. So here, March 31st, that's when it came into existence, basically. Yo, MK2 with another $2. Brooklyn, stand up. I don't know. I'm at work, not working. Let's go. This is... nothing better to do than stop by in the stream. I respect that. But, okay, they're retweeting a lot of shit for a company who hasn't fulfilled this mouse. Okay, maybe I could have pulled this up before I started scrolling. Okay, here it is. September 30th was the last update, and we are expecting to start mass production around the end of October. Have they confirmed that has started? Does anybody know? Because I personally have no idea. But yeah, it's pretty shocking. I canceled my pre-order for it a while ago. I don't blame you. A lot of mice have came out since then, and like if you're interested in that mouse, why not buy it? Like why just wait for this mouse that they haven't really had a lot of clear communication? You still don't know when it's actually going to come. Like I don't blame you, dude. Probably won't even come out this year. Yeah, that's like, I don't know. I don't see it. Do you have a Hamtaro? I have no idea what that is on One Boxer. Rinsler with another 10 Swedish dollars. I greatly appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate all of these donations. What do you think of the Final Mouse keyboard? I knew about it before it got leaked, and then it got leaked, and I'm like, man, it's... What I was really surprised about was, like, the reception doesn't seem to be, like, negative at all, because it's, like, actually good performance-wise. It has a really innovative feature with the display. So, yeah, I mean, I just think it's going to be sick. It might be my main keyboard. Why don't you fingertip grip anymore? It really depends. Some games I'll like hybrid and like use a grip style like this, but a lot of the time I just find claw grip more comfortable and stable. If Lamsu had a good coating, XM2W would be redundant. I mean, it really depends what endgame gear does in terms of tech. I have like a pipe dream that they're going to implement like 4K hertz polling rate to make up for the delay, but if that doesn't happen, that's pretty much true. What game do you main currently? Like, as of the past few, I mean, like, week or so, it's been the new MW2 since a lot of my friends have been playing that. You got some mouse prototypes you are not allowed to talk about. Only one thing, but nothing, like, no upcoming big releases. And I'm not, like, lying about that. A lot of people think I'm, like, hiding a Viper Mini wireless. I'm fucking not. Like, I wish I was. How much water do you drink daily? 15 to 20 bottles, and then a few, like, 20-ounce cups, like, of water throughout the day. So, yeah, just a lot of water. Big water enjoyer. Fortnite question, what's the best Fortnite combo for mousepad? When I've personally felt like I was at my best in terms of cranking 90s Fortnite gaming, I was using a Hien Soft and a G Pro X Superlight. Nowadays, you could replace that GPX with like a Death Adder V3 Pro if you think it would fit you more, but it's really good. Definitely get the Hien. That's the guy. That's the cheat code to Fortnite. Damn, that Vancer is a fingerprint magnet. The coating is so bad. Like, it comes with really good grip tape, though. It's kind of like close to BTL grips, so that's solid. But yeah, the coating is unreal. Did you switch from Wooting? Yeah, I switched to the Wooting from the Apex Pro. I have the Apex Pro Mini and like the wireless, but I just I don't love it as much as I love the Wooting. Rank 1 polluter? Nah, man, I recycle. I'm a great guy. It all gets recycled. How do you feel about Zowie's S-Series V2? I mean, I feel like Zowie has to make wireless mice at this point. Use some new tech. Are you an ergosexual now? Nah, not really. Like, this ergo mouse, it reminds me why I hate most ergos, but the Death Adder V3, it's just like, it just feels really natural, especially if you have larger hands. Skypad big enough for 60 cm. I'm used to 3XL pads. The largest size Skypad should be good enough, but you could also look into like a Serapad kin because they do have a even more extended size that would be more than big enough. Yo, another 5 doubloons from Tarnished. Have you heard of Nixie Tube clocks? I just discovered them, and I feel like I must own one. Wait, let me just look that up real quick. Nixie Tube clocks. Oh, I've like seen those before. That does seem. Let me pull this up. What do you guys think? Is that like an aesthetic piece? Aesthetic piece for the studio? Does seem pretty sick. Appreciate the $5 Tarnished. Oh, and then Aimer Danny. Another $5. Skypad. Oh wait, I answered that question for free, but I appreciate the $5, man. If Logitech refreshed the GPX, what would you want them to change? I actually made a video where I've actually talked about this in a few videos, but definitely 4K hertz pulling, maybe even something better. Just catch up to Razer in terms of wireless tech. They already made a G502 with optical switches, so definitely just implement opticals in the GPX as well. USB-C, get it a bit lighter. I don't know like specific improvements besides that, but just really updating it. Just a little refresh like they did with the G Pro wireless to the GPX. Hien Mid versus Otsu Soft. Man, just it's such a small difference. Like I don't know what to say. Just flip a coin. That's what I would honestly say. Is the Atlantis in your top 5? It will be. You got Glorified O. What do you mean by that, computer build? What's the best way to get Artisan pads in the US now that Lethal Gaming Gear doesn't carry? Literally, I'm going to show you guys. Artisan mousepad purchasing tutorial. Because a lot of people think it's like a big bad boogeyman. Because the website's like in Japanese. But literally, just go press the oversee button, right? Then just pull up a pad. And now you can just add it to your cart for Wait, what the fuck? Is it non-stock? Well, I don't know. Maybe a website's down. Maybe you're proving me wrong. But yeah, just go to artisanjp.com basically. And the pads, since the Japanese yen has crashed, the price of artisan pads have actually gone down a bit. Hayate is broken on the website? Oh, shit. Well, I picked the wrong pad then. Just go with like a Hayate Otsu, a Zero, a Hien, anything like that. Let me get it. Why companies not making new wired mice wireless are expensive? Imagine you can buy 2 or 3 wired mice instead of 1 wireless. Well, I mean, what wired mice are coming out with the same tech, really? The companies just aren't opting to make wired variants of mice. Which I don't know if that's a bad thing, really. What's the best mouse for palm grip? It really depends. There are a lot of popular ergos, but I would say Death Adder V3 is probably the most well-rounded. Bro, I'm watching you during class. Didn't you comment that a while ago? Still watching me in class? I respect that. What are your thoughts on Lethal Gaming Gear copying from Artisan? I don't think it's really copying because Artisan does not make a pad that is like the exact same as this. It's obviously like heavily inspired, but the Saturn Pro red 500 by 500 size, slightly different texture to where it doesn't get the hair trapped in it. It's like not a direct copy of Artisan. So I don't know. I just think I think they're solid pads. I just tuned in. Are there any wired mice on your top 5? I feel like we're going to have top 5 all wireless only. Yeah, it probably is going to be wireless only. I don't know if I'm going to do some honorable mentions for wired mice, but I just can't think of any wired mice that would still be in the top 5 because no new wired mice are coming out. I feel like they're getting kind of phased out. But it seems like people still do want budget mice, so I might do like a best mice under $75 video, and obviously that would feature some wired mice. Did you hear something from Zowie about wireless mice? Absolutely nothing, man. Go review the wireless G302 from Etsy? Probably not. Origin 1X versus Vancer Ergo? It's tough. Origin 1X is a bit bigger, so I would say probably that, but the sensor and shit is worse. I don't know, it's really, if that's really the shape you want, I feel like either option's good. Eating some pineapple pizza. I don't fuck with that. As a native New Yorker, I feel like there are very limited acceptable toppings for pizza, and pineapple is definitely not one of them. What monitor are you using right now? The one like that I have my stream pulled up on is just a random Acer 240Hz, and then my main one is the Acer 390Hz. But I'm thinking about getting the Asus 360Hz 1440p monitor to like game on, which will be pretty sick. What's going on with the Ninjutsu Sora? I don't know, man. They keep saying, like, they're doing 50 QC checks to make sure the first batch is solid or something. Whenever I get it, I'll review it. When do you expect the Viper Mini wireless? Not until 2023, honestly. Hopefully I get proven wrong. Is the Death Adder V3 your favorite mouse at the moment? Yeah. Slowest pad you can recommend non-GSR? I would say a GameSense Radar is about as slow as I would go that I'm still, like, that I am comfortable recommending, and it isn't like a true mud pad. L-Take, pineapple pizza is gross. That's what I said. Notice some bend marks on my new Aqua Control 2, like creases or something. That could be a defect. I'm not sure, though. What games are you grinding currently? The new COD for however long. My friends keep enjoying it, and that game just doesn't feel like shit, which I feel like that could be a little bit. Besides that, like a bit of Overwatch 2, some Fortnite, but not much Fortnite. And then just like aim trainers, of course, testing mice and shit. Do you recommend the Razer Strider? It's not like my go-to Hien clone recommendation, but there's nothing wrong with it. Like, just watch my review of it. If you're looking for a really rough pad that's going to be solid performance-wise, I would go for it. Yo, Kosi with the $5. I need a wireless upgrade from the Mira M. Wow, it's a not great mouse. I have the Haste wireless, and it was pretty good, but the click quality deteriorated in like 5 days. How much is a GPX now? Let me just go on Amazon real quick, because I feel like if a GPX is $110, it would just be worth investing in something quality. But if it's $150, that's a bit much. Fuck, $140. I don't know. It's the Viper V2 Pro. Let's see what that is. I saw that was on sale for like $130 the other day. Yeah, Viper V2 Pro is still $127. So that's what I would recommend personally if you are looking for a high quality upgrade from the Mirror M, because let's be honest, that's not something nice, and you deserve something nice. That's the way I look at gaming mice. Opinions on the Aqua Speed Pad? I don't know. I just haven't tried it. Probably won't get to it at this point. Would you consider reviewing aim trainers? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of info about aim trainers is just out there. People know what they need to know. AimLab is free. Kovacs is like a better sandbox experience, but it costs like $10. Everything else, I just don't know if they're big enough to be really worth considering. Death Hour V3 with student discount was such a goated upgrade. Yeah, the Razer student discount's always solid. How are the Vancer mice? I'd say they're good, not great. Nothing like life-changing for sure. But I'm going to review them tomorrow, definitely for some people. So what do we do here? I don't know, man. I've just been streaming, just reading questions, because good God, there are definitely enough questions, and people are just watching. Nothing more to it. Are glass skates bad for the Artisan Heian? I've never messed any pads up with glass skates. I'm personally not bought into that theory, so I think you're good testing it on the Heian, Michael. Or St. Mitchell, my bad. Thoughts on Overwatch 2 so far? It's just not quite for me. Like, I was playing it with my friend for a while, but then I just came to my senses. You fixed the focals? I put duct tape on it, so that's about as much as I needed. When XM2W? We just talked about that. No idea, honestly. Yo, PXE. Thoughts? What is up? What is up? How often do you do these streams, and why not use Twitch? This is literally the first time I've done a YouTube stream in multiple years, and because I do stream on Twitch, I'm partnered over there, but I just figured, why not stream on here? I have way more followers. It seems like a lot of people are watching me stream for the first time, so I kind of just fuck with that compared to Twitch. Because I streamed on Twitch last Sunday. Set up Sunday. Best mouse for fishing in Fortnite? I would say you gotta go with a Viper V2 Pro, maybe even a Starlight. Do you think the Starlight Pro is an upgrade or just another colorway? I mean, it's technically an improvement in terms of tech, but it's not gonna be anything you haven't seen before, I don't think. But if I'm wrong, that'd be surprising. Didn't know you were on Twitch as well. Yeah, a lot of people don't. I didn't really do a great job of promoting it, but I do think I might start streaming on here a bit more. Boardsy seal of approval emote? Yeah, let me get on that. I need to start adding some shit for the membership thing as well, maybe. You going to FinalCon? Yeah, I will be. Who's your favorite Valorant pro? I don't think I have a single favorite. I know plenty of Valorant pros. I just don't like any of them. Seal of approval emote's a great idea, though. Shit, my internet's down? That is no good. Do you know if Pulsar will be making different colorways? Yes, they will be. For sure. Waiting for the Model I2 wireless? I should have ordered that, actually. Definitely didn't order the O2, but I should order that one. Next, BoardsyCon? I don't know. I've been thinking I need to hold another in-person event. I just don't know what. It'll probably be in Manhattan. It'll be some type of ticketed event, I would imagine. But I will be holding more in-person events because the original BoardsyCon was just so sick. Favorite mouse reviewer? I appreciate that. Vaughn? Do you have good aim? Yes. Are you good at Val? Would not say that. Boardsy keeps ignoring me? Dude, you just gotta realize how many questions I'm getting right now. You playing something or just a chill stream? Just a chill stream. I could start... I don't know. Gaming streams on my single PC setup are just never go super well. Yo, Magic with the $5. Is there a mouse on the market with the SteelSeries Sensei shape, 70 grams, wired or wireless? It's not exactly the Sensei shape, but I believe the I believe the XM1R wired would be it would probably be passable enough. Like, it would be close enough to that, I would say, Magic. New Glorious Mice are shams. Specifically, the O2 is a sham. And Cena with the €5. The European money. Oh, my goodness. The ever-decaying euro. Just kidding, man. I have a Viper V2 Pro, but I don't really enjoy the shape for Clutch. I get a green X2 when it's out, and the best 3XL mousepad. I would say that an X2 would be a better mouse for claw grip, like with some back hump support. And best 3XL mousepad, that is a good question. 3XL. Do they make like 3XL Aqua Control Pluses, like Lethal Gaming Gear Venuses? That's what I would go with personally. But most of the 3XL standard cloth pads are pretty shit, I would say. And Rupert subscribing, joining the based tier. That's just absolutely based, man. I appreciate the membership very much. Your mouse will be available in Europe. Yes, 100%. Europe, America, potentially other places. But yes, very, very official on that Europe statement. How's school? No school this semester. Honestly, I feel better than these peasants now. As you should, man. As you should. Launch the Crunk. Maybe at some point. Maybe I'll bring back Crunker. God, it would be not even on Twitch. It would be people's first time seeing Crunker. It would just be like seeing an angel. You just wouldn't be able to describe it. You spelled gaming wrong. It was on purpose, man. Intel, AMD, or NVIDIA? Definitely NVIDIA. I'm a NVIDIA boy. Who are your favorite people to watch on Twitch? It's a good question. I don't watch too many streamers besides my friends, but Polarized is probably my favorite streamer. He's like just a goated Fortnite streamer. Want him to do well. But aside from that, I don't know, I don't spend a ton of time watching Twitch. What's the best shop to buy mice from? I mean, it really depends on the retailer that's available to you. I would say like the company stores are generally a good place to start. Wait, you're getting a mouse? There is going to be a Boardsy mouse this year. I'm not going too into detail about it, but it's going to be pretty sick. So just stay tuned for that. That's all I'm going to say. How about Jeff Saturday and those Colts? Yo, wait, that is crazy. I mean, I'm not even a Colts fan, but I do watch the Pat McAfee show, so that just seems like a crazy situation. I respect it. I watched Jim Irsay's press conference, and that was just like hilarious. It's better that he has no experience. Should I use my Twitch Prime? Of course, man. Absolutely. Have you tried the LA1? Yeah, I have it literally right here. It's a baller shape. I'll try to show the shape next to like the Pulsar X2 Mini or something. But this isn't quite like 100% finalized unit. Would you 1v1 Optimum Tech in CSGO? You'd probably roll me in CSGO, but it would probably be a 300 ping difference as well. Yo, Goop with the $5. Hi, do Logitech mice give you problems with wireless interference? I can't use it at all without stutters. First off, thank you for the $5. Second off, no, not at all. I've had really only flawless experiences with Logitech's wireless mice. That's weird though. Like, do other wireless mice work, but Logitech mice don't? You copy that 4090? I'm not, man. How's the Blessed by God white GPX doing? It's still kicking it, you know. No problems with it. What nootropics are on your desk? It's just caffeine right now, and this is like some shitty like glitch energy stuff. I do not recommend that. I only bought it because like one of my friends is affiliated with them. Best mouse for Fortnite? I don't know, man. Watch my best mouse video, and that's probably the best mouse for Fortnite. Do you ever regret spending this much money on this BS? I feel like I think you got it understood all wrong if you think I am losing money in my mouse reviewing endeavors. I do not regret gaming mice at all. When I started out, God, I have like one of those old businessman stories. When I started out, I was literally spending all of my money on mice, and then it eventually blossomed into something much larger. So I do not regret the grind set whatsoever. Best mouse for listening to Blade? Oof, I would say GPX. That's when I got most of my Blade listening done, and I really feel like it helped me out a lot. Raw, I would say a Death Adder V3 Pro just personally, but it could be anything. Yo, Rems with the 10 Justin Trudeau dollars. I have this issue with my GPX. It feels unbalanced when I click too far on my left click. Maybe my hands are too big. What do you mean unbalanced? When I click too far, I don't know. Mine feel pretty balanced all around. That could just be a bad unit, but for 20 by 11 hands, which is virtually the exact same hand size as me, I would definitely say the Death Adder V3 Pro. It's my big recommendation nowadays, and I appreciate those 10 Canadian bucks, man. Saluda a Bernie. Yeah, saluda. Need the more water. That is an insane sentence. What's the red mouse on the left? This is the Pulsar X2 Mini all red edition. It's looking pretty clean, I can't lie. How can videos with less than 100K views pay back a $200 mouse? There's more to making money on YouTube than ad revenue, Donker. Like, you can't even fathom how much a tier list video makes, which essentially, I mean, I guess that does cost a lot because I have to own all of the mice, but definitely have not come close to losing money on mice. Does Boardsy think Gunna and Young Thug are getting out? Probably not. Holy shit! Wait, what did I just see? Larry Frozen Andy with the 50 United States dollars. Oh my god, the strong US dollar. I couldn't find a single wireless mouse that's low hump and long depth like the FK2. Model O's hump is high, but the O2 isn't long enough. Look into the Razer Viper V2 Pro. That it's like FK inspired. I think it could potentially be what you're looking for. It's lower profile than something like the Model O. Good. Wow. Appreciate that, though. 100 and Oscar with the NOK. What's an NOK? Hold on. Let me look this up. Is this Norway money? God, I do appreciate all of these donations. You guys are teaching me. Oh, Finnish. Is it Finnish? I don't know. Appreciate it nonetheless. Wait, let me go back to your comment. $130. Give 3 recommendations. Okay, you could go with a GPX, obviously, potentially a Viper V2 Pro, depending on the price, but I'll give you 2 more recommendations. You could go with a Pulsar X2 or a Lamsu Atlantis. Those are all well under 130. Excited for a new Padsmith pad? New Padsmith pad? I haven't heard anything about that. Yeah, the big 50. Man's making a bag at the moment. I really did not expect that, but I cannot explain how much I appreciate it. Did you cop the Bad Seed tactiles? Yeah, they were literally on my desk at some point. I'm sure they'll turn up, but yeah. I'm gonna put them in my Aurora 65. YouTube supremacy? You know it, Globnog. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing some YouTube streams. Used it before, but it's not it, really. So not gonna go with the Viper V2 Pro either. Well, if that's not working, Model O shape's not working, and you still want FK style. I don't know, I'm thinking. Maybe, like, just try no, Pulsar X2 Mini's nothing like it. No more Twitch? I mean, I think to really put a pin in it, I'm going to try a setup Sunday on YouTube and see how that goes. And if a setup Sunday on YouTube goes swimmingly, then I don't know about Twitch. Twitch really did not do themselves any favors with any decisions they've ever made. And so, I don't know. I don't feel like streaming on YouTube's not worth it. What is that MSI mouse? Kind of like an FK? Oh my god, that's a good question. What is that mouse called? The MSI GM something. Hold on. I'll look it up because that's what I can do on my own channel. Wait, fuck, but I lost the chat place. Nice Young LA shirt, bruh. Thank you. One of my friends gave it to me, and I kind of like it. Your Empire is on YouTube, so why not stream on it? Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking. Like, there are just so many people who haven't watched me stream. I don't know if there's a benefit to really streaming on Twitch at this point. GM600, yes, that is it. Best mouse for listening to death grips? I don't know, man. I feel like anything. I feel like death grips aren't as affected by mice as something like Blade or Babytron. As of now, I would not have known about you streaming on Twitch while YouTube just brought me here. Yeah, exactly. So probably gonna keep up the streams on here. Definitely a few times a week. Is the battery life on the Atlantis bad? I've heard it's not that great. The thing with like 3395s, they're not going to be great, especially if they do have a smaller like MH battery. But I've not had any like major issues with it, so I would not say it's bad. I would just say it's pretty average for a 3395. Yo, J Reese with the $5. Yo, Boardman, what is up? Nothing much, man. I've just been streaming for around exactly an hour now, and it's been going really well. So that's that. Does Bordsy like Takis? Nah, I don't eat shit like that nowadays. But when I was a young New Yorker in middle school, I was obviously eating quite a few Takis. You think Final Mouse keyboard looks better than a Wooting? In terms of like that's not even what they were going for. Like when they originally explained it to me. So I'm not gonna say I'm like convinced them, but I definitely was like, I think that this should have Hall effect switches, like analog capabilities. So I am happy that they went that route. But I would not say it's gonna like put Wooting out of business. But it's one of the like just a really cool product. Are you getting a copy of the HSK Pro 4K for review? Yeah, man, I am. It's gonna be, I don't know when it's gonna show up. G-Wolves kind of just like, they give me mice. Eventually I get the tracking number and it shows up. So whenever that happens, I'll make like a post and I'll get to reviewing it. Have you tried any Red Dragon mice? Yeah, I have. Definitely have tried a few. They made this one mouse with a 3399 that I never reviewed, but I tried it. How tall is Bordsy? I'm 6'1", well over 6'2" in Air Force Ones, which is something I discovered recently. So that's that. I just arrived. Can someone sum up the discussion so far? It's not really, it's just been like everything. Do you not eat sugar or meat? I try to limit like sugar, but I love meat. I'm like the opposite of a vegetarian. Air Force Ones give mad height. Yeah, it's crazy, and they're so comfortable. Like, I have size 14, like 15 feet, so it's been like a nightmare. But Air Force Ones are like a gift from God in terms of like comfort, size, just like everything. Horsey loves meat, Cliffit. Damn. Any ETA on Pulsar V2? What do you mean Pulsar V2? Like the new X-Lite? Or the new X2? And what was the other one you asked for? Logitech G740. I don't know about that one, man. I've just been so bored of mousepads. Whenever I post a mousepad review, like they always get lower views, which is not something like I care about, but it makes it seem like people just don't really care that much about mousepads that aren't like bringing anything new to the market. But I mean, I guess if people are interested, I'm down to keep reviewing shit like that. But I just don't think. I'm just not as excited to use a mousepad that I know I won't like over the top stuff on the market. Bordsy? Yes, bored by mousepads. Gotta go and walk the dog, yo. Have fun with that. I appreciate you stopping by in the donation, Gandix. Peace out, dude. Oh my god, so many messages. Size 15 baby coffins. Can you say something about GPX stock grip tapes? I think that they're terrible. Some of the worst grip tapes on the planet. Still waiting for Wooting. I was told I was in the previous batch, but I'm in the January. That sucks. Yeah, that's the biggest issue with the Wooting, just the availability. But I mean, like everybody I know who's gotten it has said it's eventually worth the wait, which does sound like cope, but I mean, it's a really good keyboard. I'm 8'2", 700 pounds. What mouse would you recommend? Definitely the FK1 Plus C. Black Square reviews aren't that interesting. It's just honestly like they used to be, but it's just gotten to a point where they just really aren't that interesting anymore. You plan on doing headsets and speakers? Probably not. I was thinking like maybe I could do a few IEM videos, but within 5 minutes of IEMs, I was like, that won't be happening. Why are you streaming on YouTube? Dude, this is like the best stream I've done in a long time. That's why I'm streaming on YouTube. It's pretty sick. It's probably going to be my new main streaming platform. My girlfriend is Asian. Thoughts? Great for you. Is that Juan? Joan? Did I say Juan? That's insane. How much money did you spend on a mouses? A lot of money, man. Let's just leave it at that. Do you like keyboards too? Not as much. Like, I always have been a fan of the top tier, like, gaming keyboards, but I've never loved, like, custom keyboards at all, but I definitely fuck with keyboards a bit. What do you think, chat? Boardsy mouse a sim or an ergo? I can leak that it's a sim. I'll leak that. YouTube grind for real, for real? Exactly, man. I am in a hospital suffering from disease. That's a crazy way of spelling disease. Can I have a free mouse? Last woe, my friend. Yeah, man, what hospital are you in? Is the GPX worth it over the Lamzu Atlantis? It really comes down to shape. I would say GPX is a bit more, like, just universally safe, but you could definitely prefer the Atlantis. Boardsy, Hey, Boardsy, I go to Hunter College. I've been screaming code Boardsy every time I see a white guy. Would you mind giving me your final mouse? I don't go to Hunter College anymore, but I do appreciate the marketing on campus. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a final mouse for your work. Bro permanently talks in sarcasm. It's like, some of these messages, I just have to. Guy just doxes his own hospital. Did he? I didn't even see it. Well, I mean, gotta mail it in. No, maybe he'll make an appearance like an NFL player. You guys remember that? Anybody else watch ESPN as a kid when they had like that cancer week where like the different athletes went to those hospitals? It's so random. PC specs? I have a 3080 Ti. Like, I have insane RAM. That's really the best thing my PC is going for it. I have like some baller ass RAM. Can I see feet for size comparison? No, not for free. Not for free on this platform. Boardsy, UV gear review, please. Guys, this Borbot Plays person has been asking for a review of UV gear products for well over a year now. I feel like so shit for not ever doing it. But I definitely should at this point. But the products just don't seem great. Gotta go. It's been fun watching your stream. Yo, peace out, Giancarlo. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thoughts about the Xtrfy M8? I pre-ordered it. It seems decent, but nothing that's gonna break the market, honestly. Yo, I appreciate that. New Hope, I think that's how you say it. God, Kevin, stop spamming about the GSRC. Feet size 11. What do you recommend? What do you mean? What do I recommend? Like shoes? I don't know. I'm not a huge shoe guy. I've just I have a few pairs of like Nike Dunks and Air Force Ones. That's pretty basic. Currently on a G703 Viper Ultimate. I'm a B. If Logitech makes a G703 Superlight, I'm a be sorted. It really makes no sense that Logitech has not released a premium like ergo mouse to complement the Superlight. It really makes no sense to me. I'm hoping they do it early 2023 with some new tech. But yeah, appreciate those five euros, Rupert. Stay hydrated. True. Can we see your brown eye? My eyes aren't like brown. They're like kind of hazel. I haven't gotten any dunks yet. I just got the Why So Sad dunks. Those are gonna be sick. I got them a few days ago. I think they were like one of the most recent drops. Boardsy confirmed hypebeast? No, not at all. Like I literally, if you like, a few people have like seen me out in the street and like at Micro Center, and I'm always just dressed like such a bum. I was like, damn, people probably think I have like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't dress like a hype beast, trust me. My eyes aren't brown, they are kind of hazel. Sounds like something someone into star signs would say. Well, I just think it's objectively true. Like, I don't have, like, brown eyes. So you think it would be better not to use grip tape at all or stock GPX tape? Definitely no grip tape over stock GPX tape. Would you change the shape of the GPX? I would probably make it a little bit smaller, but not too much, honestly. I've gotten just so used to the original shape. Dude, that's a solid setup, Mainer, man. I think there's nothing wrong with it. That's like a very... I don't know about the CS hide pad. That seems like kind of a meme, but would be very fast. Can you tell Endgame Gear to drop the XM2W? Yeah, I think they've just been waiting for me. Once I put my word in, it should get released. Do you like the wheel of the Pollux? I mean, I like it enough to not hate it, you know? I've been scrolling on it for a while now. It's a solid wheel. It's got defined steps for sure. Some of these MFs gotta stop spamming. It's so annoying, bro. If I like if I consistently stream on YouTube, basically, I'll start moderating it. But for now, I'll just let it happen. Where do you get dunks? A few pairs I've gotten on StockX. I don't have skills for Nike. Fitted hats collection reveal. I have to make some type of updated setup video. Nootropic stack. I'm not even taking like a big nootropic stack. Usually I have 1 scoop of Gorilla Mode pre-workout, so that's where I get like the bulk of my nootropics. I just take like some basic vitamins. Geez, how many bottles do you have on the table? Well, considering I have 4, and 2 of them I've already finished, so I'm making good pace with my water. StockX is nice. Saw a couple of Starlights. Yeah, StockX is beautiful because you can get a Starlight and some Nike Dunks for like the same price on the same site. Man's trying to build those Derek Death Star delts. Yeah, I definitely had my more plates, more dates viewing phase. Definitely a solid channel. Where's he out here popping bottles? Yes, pulling spring. Where's the Zaza at? Like literally right under my camera. It's kind of funny. Do you play any games or just review mice? Of course I play games, bro. I feel like it's hard to have consistently watched my videos and not seen any gameplay or heard me talk about playing games. Can I get a signed bottle from you, please? You know, if you ever see me and want me to sign a bottle, I'm always willing to do it. Don't know which Zowie to get. Do you have videos on that? Yeah, I've reviewed all of their most recent mice in the C series. Personally, my favorites are the S2C and the EC3C. Yeah, I love to play. I do think that could be worth it. I feel like that's the most reasonable upgrade if you're getting tired of the super light. Stock Viper 2, grip tapes are a bit better. What was your worst mouse? Probably one of the Booga mice, I would say. Are you happy with your life, my friend? I am. I am very happy. Imagine reviewing the highest level of mice just to scroll through Reddit and not game. Like, yeah, it's an interesting question. Like, no, I just sit at my PC, stare at my fucking wallpaper, and just, like, move the mice around a bit. Have you pre-ordered the Model I2? Not yet, but I will. Updated room setup soon? For sure. Best mouse to cyberbully with? Hey, that shit ain't cool. No cyberbullying. Did you get the updated Andromeda from Odin, and is your review on the way? Yes and yes. Review should be next week or the week after. Do you think Final Mouse needs some type of mouse software? I don't think like they need it necessarily, but I don't think it could really hurt. But yeah, it's like, it's fine, you know? Forty, you're going to be banned if you keep at it with that scroll wheel? What do you mean, bro? I gotta scroll to keep up with chat. How you doing? I'm doing good, Jello. Doing very good. Do you play Crunker anymore? Nah, literally never. And it's really sad to see what's happened with that game. What the hell? Larry Frozen Andy with the big $100. The 100 emoji. 100 bones. I just couldn't find my endgame mouse after spending well more than 10K since I saw your first review videos back in 2019. I guess that's my weird obsession for buying a new mouse a couple days, using it for less than a few days and just leaving it forever. Take care, yo. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, mice are a crazy rabbit hole, and it's hard to find the one that's really official. But holy shit, man, just all of the donations. Greatly appreciate that, Larry. And I mean, I hope you can find your endgame one day. I'll keep making videos until that eventually happens. Larry's a baller, an absolute baller by every stretch of the imagination. That's crazy how the dono is like all red. It's worth it. Yeah, Mr. Beast Dalt account? True. What mouse surprised you the most? This year, it's definitely the Lamzu Atlantis just coming out of nowhere and being one of the top like mice that I have ever, like, just a top mouse, and just a random Chinese company out of nowhere essentially. And the MM712 from Cooler Master just not being shit was really surprising. What's your take on DPI deviation? I literally, like, my last video on YouTube is my take on DPI deviation. I don't think it matters much at all. Like, I've known it exists. Every mouse is going to have a little bit of variance, but I don't think it should really make or break your opinion on a mouse. Is there really a wobble on the scroll wheel of the GPX? Not really. No wobble when I shake it. No wobble when I touch it. Feels fine. Larry with the heart. What an honorable man. What's the worst mouse brand? The worst mouse brand. I mean, some of like the super budget brands are obviously terrible. Like the Five Below Booga mice are horrible. But I would say in terms of like popular mice, what's the worst one? I would have to say Corsair's general lineup. Are you into keyboards just as much as you're into mice? Nah, I would say like I'm probably into keyboards 20% as much as I'm into mice. Your last short on DPI was shocking. Yeah, I hope that one blows up and gets some funny comments. Is the Death Hour V3 Pro worth? I think it is, personally. It's been one of the best mice I've tried all year. Yo, serious. That is a major throwback, man. What is up? Red Dragon? True. Red Dragon is really bad as well. Bacon-covered chocolate donut or bacon-covered maple donut? Bacon-covered donuts are something that I've just never tried, but I'd have to say maple. I feel like maple makes a lot more sense than chocolate and bacon, but I don't know. Fuck. God, I just can't keep up with the comments. There's one that I was reading. Are there any grip tapes for a GPX that you would recommend? Yeah, either CorePad grip tapes or BTL. Also, where are their prices? It's like under $10 on Lethal Gaming Gear. Changes regionally, though. What switches would you recommend if I think the GPXs are too light? Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots are really good, like something in the Lambs of Atlantis. Do you like Red Dragon mice and keyboards? Not at all. Best mouse for the YouTube like button? Whatever you're using right now. Fuck. My speech impediment came out. But yeah, click that like button. How do you deal with the loss of muscle memory? How are you able to sleep at night? I don't know. I inject myself with stem cells, hoping that my muscles remember. Where's Gamer Girl? My girl's not a gamer. Can you believe that? Castor or FM? I presume you mean Starlight? I would honestly say, like, I prefer using the Starlight. I don't know if it's more worth it over the Castor, but I'm just not, like, in love with the Castor. Looking cute today. I appreciate that, Ethereal. What mouse is that in your hand right now? It's called the Vancer Pollux. You can see it has quite an awesome coating when it comes to sweat. Like, my hands are just not moist, but the mouse would tell you otherwise. How do you deal with so many mice? Do you have a USB dock? Yeah, I do have a very good USB hub, but I literally keep one mouse plugged in almost all of the time. What games do you play? For the longest time, I had been playing Fortnite, just like grinding Fortnite, not like super competitively, but I was good at it. Then they fucked over that game, so I've just been kind of like I've been a hobo when it comes to games. But recently, I've been liking the new COD. Where do you put your ring and pinky on the Death Adder V3 Pro? It depends. If I'm claw gripping, they're like a bit curled up here, but if I am like doing some type of like fingertip palm type of grip, they're just straight out like this, and it feels really good for either. Earnings check? I didn't even earn. I don't have any like non-Mickey Mouse earnings. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, Nick Mick with the 10 United States dollars. I've used nothing but a G Pro Superlight for 2 years now. Since being mouse on keyboard Valorant, is it worth it to try anything else? Same hands as yours. I mean, honestly, if you're still loving the Superlight, it's still really good quality-wise. You don't need to upgrade. It's something I've always wanted to, like, even though I do test out all of these mice and recommend them, like, if you're enjoying the mouse you're using and it's a top-tier product, you don't need to upgrade. But if you are looking, I would say the Death Adder V3 Pro is the most reasonable upgrade, and everybody I've seen go from the G Pro to the Death Adder V3 usually likes it, especially if you have large hands. Did you get the new Zowie 360Hz? No, and I don't know if I'm going to go for it because, hear me out, there is the new Asus 1440p 360Hz, and that just seems a bit more like interesting because I do care a lot about the colors because, like, I don't really edit my videos, but I do watch a lot of shit and I do like record and edit videos, so I do like having the good colors, and that just seems like the best all-around monitor. So I'd probably go for that over the Zowie, which is just like purely a gaming monitor. What caffeine pills do you take? Just Nootropics Depot. I think it's like 100 mgs of caffeine, then 200 L-theanine. So It's just like pretty average, you know. I'm getting new skates for my GPX. What should I get? Also, I'm the kid from BoardsEcon that got you to sign my phone case. That is legendary. For the GPX, I would say either Tiger Ice or BTL skates. And do you still have my signature on your phone case? That's the real question. Opinion on 4K or 8K Hertz mice? I was never a fan of the 8K Hertz wired mice, but the 4K Hertz wireless mice out right now, I'm really a fan of it for the most part. I think it's going to be the standard in the future, and it's crazy that we're already at that point in terms of mouse tech. Yeah, BenQ monitor is way overrated. Like, yeah, I just don't really want like a pretty bad looking TN panel to be like my main monitor, especially when I've never tried 1440p. I just want something else. Optimum Tech has a video. Yeah, that's literally the reason that's like the reason I decided to go for it. His video. Didn't somebody say at the Death Hour V3 show? I mean, I'm sure somebody has said that, man. Yeah, it's mainly good for big hands. If you have small hands, I've never recommended it. Hopefully they come out with like a mini or a medium-sized version. Best mud pad for TAC FPS? GameSense Radar seems to be pretty popular. What mouse is good for League of Legends? I don't know. I don't know why a Superlight wouldn't be good for League of Legends. Seems like, does mouse matter a lot for League of Legends? Do you need like extra binds? Do you take caffeine pills in the morning? Nah, it's usually I'll take them in the afternoon if I need, like, if I want to be caffeinated instead of like getting caffeine through coffee. Will you review the XM2W? Of course, man. I just don't know when that's going to actually happen. Zaunkönig M2K good or not? Very good. Is it worth $300? Is it a very niche product? Also, yes, but I don't know. It really comes down to if you want like a super premium, like experimental type mouse like that. Your opinion on MMO mice? I'm just an FPS guy, so I've never really had much of an opinion on them. Like, personally, I think they're pretty bad, but that's just because I don't play the games they're made for. God, I'm almost running out of water. That's when the stream's going to end, when I run out of all 4 of these bottles. Best mouse for Slither IO? Oh, you got to go with Viper V2 Pro because of the narrow grip width. You're slithering it up. Still rocking Artisan pads. This is actually the LGG Saturn Pro, but yeah, the Artisan pads are always in rotation. Do a poll for Lamsu or X2. I don't know how to do that. That'll be in the next stream. We'll implement polls. Is there a mouse head similar to a GSRC but more durable? Check out the GSRC Rouge. It's an updated version they made that seems a bit better. I feel like the Lamsu Atlantis coating is kind of bad. I don't consider it bad, but it's definitely not like super rubberized and great. I kind of touched on that in my review. Do you watch anime? Nah, literally not at all. Not an anime guy. I've been told to watch by a lot of people, but just never got around to it. Holy shit, my voice is like talking a lot. Do you know Lamzu is being restocked for the US? No, I would recommend just following Addisync on Twitter. What mouse are you using right now? The Vancer Pollux. Literally dropping a review of it tomorrow. How tall are you? 6'1". Do you really need that level of mice for MMOs/MOBAs? I don't know, Demon. I have no idea. I don't play those games. Tinders.life. I got the fucking bots. How do I do this? Remove? Okay, only one of them removed. That's so annoying. Gaming stream soon? Definitely, potentially. Definitely, potentially soon. Gonna go work out. Later chat, later boards. Appreciate the YouTube stream. Twitch ads me come drive off a car bridge in GTA. Have a good workout, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep up these YouTube streams. This has gone far better than I could have imagined. But yeah, wait, what time is it? 5? I should probably get my lift in soon. Opinion on John Adams? I thought that said Josh Allen at first, and I would have been much more excited to answer that. John Adams, great guy. Probably had some questionable beliefs, but why hate on him? Josh Allen, though, it's a footballer who got outplayed by a New York Jets. That's all I say. Why do you show so little gameplay in your videos? It's just because I don't know what to record. Which sounds crazy. Like, I just have OBS replay buffer on, and I don't want to put, like... I don't know, with games like COD and Fortnite, it's very easy to get clips, which is why I put it in when I play those games. But other shit, and I just don't feel like putting aim trainer footage in. But yeah, I don't feel like gameplay adds much to reviews. It's not like I'm aiming totally different with one mouse compared to another. New York football goated? Yeah, it's a very strange year for New York football. Are you looking forward to the M8 wireless? I am. I'm not expecting really too much. Everyone had questionable release 300 years ago. Exactly, man. So why take away from his legacy? You got Discord? Yeah, I do have a Discord. I think it's like on my channel. You might be able to like click on it. I could put the link to it though. 1 second. Create invite. Okay, this is like a 7-day link. If you guys want to join the Discord, feel free. Did you play sports in school? Nah, not like past the high school level. As a kid though, I did play football and baseball. Are you getting the Model I too? Yeah. Probably not the O2 though. Unless I do spend $200 on the O2. Is there a really good wide mouse? There are plenty. It depends on what you consider wide though. Did you order the HTS Plus Ace? Haven't I already reviewed that? Why do most people not know about all Rocket Jump Ninja controversial stuff? I just don't think it really... I think it's mainly because he's Australian. Maybe if he was American, it would have been a bigger deal. But, like, let's be honest. Who gives a fuck about, like, a 40-year-old Australian guy's politics? Like, wow. I don't expect... Maybe that's just me, though, not expecting mouse reviewers to be, like, the most stable people out there. What do you think about the final keyboard? It's looking really cool. I've known about it for a while. Boardsy versus RJ in boxing match. If the charity cause is good enough, I would do it. What are some of the mice most similar to LGG LA1? Fuck, I talked about that on Twitter once. I would say, like, similar to the X2 Mini, just with a higher profile hump is one way to look at it. Also, like a ZA from Zowie with much flatter sides. You reviewed the 4K version, not the Ace? Yeah, I'm not going to review the 1K version. It's basically the same thing, just with lower polling rate, you know? Best headphone and what headphones are you using? I don't know. I've been using these $1,000 Focal headphones for over a year, and I just don't have... Like, I'm not into gaming headsets, really. Is the Model O Pro any good? It's nothing special, really. The sensor doesn't make sense. I wouldn't recommend buying it. Best budget superlight alternatives? What do you define as budget? Because, like, a Pulsar X2 Mini could be, or like an X2 could be considered a budget superlight, but that's $95. So, I don't know. Is now a good time to order a few artisan mousepads? Anytime's a good time to order artisan mousepads, man. Is Lamzu a good upgrade from a superlight? It could be an upgrade if you claw grip, but I wouldn't say it's like gonna blow you out of the water compared to the superlight. You gonna make a Black Friday vid soon? Yeah, whenever fuck it's Black Friday. What is that? Bit over 2 weeks from now? Yeah, definitely. That will be coming. Thoughts on that C1 carbon fiber mouse? It doesn't really excite me too much. Like, has no side buttons. The weight isn't anything crazy. But I mean, if they send me one, I'll obviously review it. When's the GPX coming? I have no idea. You need to try some 64 audio IEMs. I just hate IEMs, bro. The comfort's not for me. Vancer mouse when launch? I don't know. I literally asked them. That's what I'm waiting on. To make my review, like the information about the availability. Have you used HyperX headphones? Yeah, they're just so much worse in comparison. Like, you can't even describe it really. But it's not like they're bad. A lot of people are saying the Pulsar X2 battery sucks. Is it true? I have not found that whatsoever. Like, there's literally no RGB. I don't know what would make the battery suck. IEM's unbased? Definitely. Do you have any custom keyboards? Yeah, I do. It's actually right here. It's a QK65 with novel key creams. It got gifted to me at BoardsEcon. It's a very sick build, but I've never talked about it. Maybe I should. What headphones are you using right now? Focal Clears. They're not like a very reasonable headphone recommendation. So many rabbit holes to fall into. Yeah, it's the beautiful thing about PC peripherals. Is Final House good? Yeah, undoubtedly good. Have you tried the Razer Strider Quartz? I have not. I still haven't even reviewed this RGB Strider that I've had for like months. Can you please review the Swipe SP Frost mousepad? Maybe. I'll think about it. Thoughts on caffeine pills? Good coffee replacement? Definitely. That's kind of like the purpose of them. But for some reason, like, even though coffee is like less milligrams, it feels like it still hits harder sometimes. So I wouldn't say like totally cut coffee out. But it's good because it's like 0 calories. It's like the most college student thing I've ever said. Do you consider X2 a top tier mouse? Yeah, it's definitely that top tier. Is the Wooting still your main? It looks customized if it's on your desk. Yeah, it's the Wooting inside a Blade 60 case with the lighter springs. So it's really just like the ultimate Wootings, and it's solid. It's been my main keyboard for a while. Typing with 0.1 actuation, it gets annoying at times, but yeah, I don't know. Green tea locked me in. Yeah, I believe it. I've never been a big tea guy. Does Wooting 60HE give you a big advantage in FPS games? I mean, if you think it's giving you an advantage in CSGO and Valorant, it's definitely going to give you an advantage in a lot of games. But I would say it's biggest for Fortnite, definitely. Is this your main job? Yeah, this is my main hustle. And it's a beautiful business. Have you had any issues running the new COD? I've had it crash on me a few times. That's the only issue. Like it'll just randomly freeze and crash, which is always annoying. What happened to Techni? What do you mean what happened to him? I think he's still uploading his videos. Yeah, I don't know anything else. Someone could break in and take one mouse and you wouldn't even notice. That is probably true. I think Wooting 60HE would give an advantage in Overwatch. I used it in Overwatch compared to the SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini, and I just didn't find a huge difference. But I mean, if you feel like it could improve your strafing. And it is like a better keyboard in terms of tech, so it's not going to be a disadvantage, but I just don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. How old are you? I am 20. Which, I don't know. Whenever some people think I'm going to be older. Dear Boardsy, Razer Viper Ultimate 2022, year good? Question mark. I would say it's good, but I would definitely recommend a Viper V2 Pro over it. Skates of choice for Otsu, Tiger Ice is what I recommend. When is your birthday? Question mark. It was just in October, man. What was the first game you grinded on PC? It was Fortnite. I got a PC to play Fortnite coming from console, and that's what really got me into mice. So I care so much about side buttons on mice. Starting up Valcop now. Catch you later. Yo, appreciate you stopping by, Nick. Have fun on Val, and I appreciate that donation, man. Wooting is a placebo effect, really. I mean, it's just not. Like, you can totally feel a difference compared to standard keyboards. Like, it is just so blatantly apparent in Fortnite. Maybe in other games it won't be, but yeah. Damn, I thought you were way older. I'm 18. I've been watching you for 3 years, so I thought you were older. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. And yeah, I've changed a lot in my 3 years of doing YouTube. Are you going to review a new Apex Pro Mini? Probably. Can you try streaming games right now, like testing the stream? I just don't feel like I'm about to go. The stream is probably going to end soon. I'm going to go lift. Boardsy had a glow up. I mean, it's just puberty. It kind of makes sense. I like the G502X Plus. Am I a freak? No, definitely not. If you like the G502 to begin with, it makes sense that you'd like that version because it's a lot better. General question, has it been weird dealing with the niche fame in this corner of the internet? Honestly, not at all. It's been every experience, like with the definitely in quotes fame, has just been awesome. Like BoardsyCon was one of the like dopest things I've probably ever done, and I just really enjoy everything about doing YouTube. Just like unironically a very positive mindset. So many shocking videos. Yeah, shit's been shocking recently. When's the Poland Strength sponsor? I don't know, man. I don't know what I need to do to get their attention. Maybe I just need to show up to like their offices. Boardsy, why are you named Boardsy? I actually made a video on it. It's one of my first videos. When are you gonna review the Starlight 10s? I don't know. If I haven't made a video on it yet, I don't know if I'm gonna. I might, once they release the last Starlight, just make like an overall Starlight roundup. Is that Red Pulsar X2? Yeah, they launched recently. I don't know when they're gonna be going on sale. This shit is all red. It is. It's very clean. What mouse should I get for Fortnite? I mean, Viper V2 Pro, Lamzo Atlantis, Pulsar X2, Death Adder V3 Pro, like a lot of options. Will you buy and review Final Mouse Keyboard? They should be sending me one. I don't know if I'm going to be one of the first reviews. Hopefully, that would be pretty sick. How did you get the money to buy all these mice? Lol, I have 7. Well, man, I was a senior in high school spending all of my money on gaming mice, and that And I started making videos, then I started getting ad revenue, then affiliate links, and just like it all came together. And now I can buy 1,000,000 mice. And it's just it's a cost of doing business, you know? You should do more retro mouse reviews. Yeah, it would be fun, definitely, like spice things up. I might look into getting some of the original Final Mice. Ich kann mich noch Borzi. I can't read that, bro. Appreciate the German. Appreciate the German. Are you American? Of course. I feel like I'm the most American person ever. Yeah, I've lived in New York City all my life, man. I love America. How old is your dog? The black one is 10, about to be 11. And the yellow one is, I think, like 4 or 5. Did you pre-order XM2W? I'm waiting for my review unit, which, like pre-orders, I have no idea when is going to arrive. What are your nationalities besides American? I mean, technically, I think, like, Polish and Russian, just, like, kind of an East European mutt, but I definitely identify most with America. But I, like, speak Greek, and I went to a Greek charter school growing up, so I also, like, I fuck with Greek people, but I'm not like Greek, if that makes sense. Do you think the Ninjutsu Sora is promising? Definitely promising. I'm looking forward to it, but I feel like with a lot of mice, they look good, but they're just not going to be game-changing, and just knowing that before you even get them in hand is kind of disappointing, but maybe. Can you please tell me, is Logitech G Pro Super Lite still best mouse in 2022? I don't think it's definitively the best. It's one of the best, yeah, but I would say I personally find the Death Hour V3 Pro to be better. Do you have any info Zowie is preparing wireless mice? For years now, they've said they're in development, so that's really all I can tell you. Does that really mean anything? I don't know, man. First mouse ever used? The Logitech like G203, just one of those variants. I'm not like an OG mouse user. I've only been using mice for like 5 years of my life. You get stutters in games? No, I don't, Wang. It's been really good, especially with Razer's 4K hertz. Okay, guys, I think that this is going to be all for the first ever live stream. It has went absolutely beautifully, but I do want to get a quick lift in. The comments just never stop coming. I'm sure I could start stream for like more hours, but yeah. I'm going to get off for now. Stay tuned for some streams later in the week. I'll leave this. This should like upload on my channel. So that'll be sick if any of you guys want to watch the VODs. But yeah, I really do appreciate all of the support, all of the donations, especially in WoW Terabyte with a last minute donation, $2 Canadian. Whoa, that's an interesting message. But yeah, peace out, everybody. Upload tomorrow. Another YouTube stream should be later this week. Really excited to start doing these. But yeah, peace, everybody.